It was either 2016, maybe it was 2017. Hornady introduced this new trickler into their product lineup. And when I saw that, I thought, wow, cool. I think I want to sell those. So I ordered 3 of them. When I got them in, I thought, you know what, I'm going to demo one of them. So I grabbed some powder and I dumped some powder in there. And I'm spinning this knob because it's got like a 2-speed to it. The big knob would be your sort of turbo trickler where it's going to spit out a lot of powder pretty fast. And then the smaller knob works the same way any of your standard tricklers do. Just a tiny bit of powder at a time. So I'm sitting there spinning this thing and I'm looking at it and I'm noticing the powder inside of the trickler. No, it's balling up. There's grease in there. So I grabbed their, you know, when all else fails, read the directions, right? So I grabbed their little pamphlet that came with the trickler and I'm reading it. And sure enough, Hornady recommends, because they put like a preservative grease on there, because it's a casting, that you use the Hornady gun cleaner and lube to degrease this before putting any powder into it. But, okay, so I get it all cleaned up. It's all degreased. Now, I need to make certain that all the contaminated powder that was in there that got grease on it is gone. So as a final measure, I grab a can of Hornady canned air and I got this thing flipped upside down and I take the canned air and I'm spraying the tube and I'm moving it around, and as I do that, I'm noticing frost is coming up on the hopper, plastic hopper, because this stuff can get pretty cold. And I'm looking at it. Oh no! That spider web design came up all over the whole hopper. Those are called cracks. And I just went, and that thing absolutely disintegrated before my eyes. So I call Hornady. And I tell the fellow who gets on the phone with me what the deal was. And he tells me, that's never happened before. We've never heard of that. Like, yeah, right. I'm the only guy on the whole planet who's ever used Hornady canned air to hit a plastic hopper and disintegrated it, right? Okay, whatever. He's gonna send me a new one in the mail. So I get the new one in the mail, and it's got a thread on the bottom, so I grab the base and I'm trying to screw this thing in, and it just won't go. Okay, do they have a couple of different ones and somebody sent me the wrong thing? So I call Hornady back up, and I get a different guy on the phone, and he's telling me, look, it looks like it's threaded, but it's really not a thread, it's just a press fit. So what you want to do is just have something flat on the top of it, a board or whatever, and just apply even pressure and just shove it in real quick. Or you can wrap it with a hammer or something like that, but just, give it a good firm whack and it'll go in, no problem, because it's really not supposed to thread in there. Okay, now this doesn't sound right to me, but it won't thread in. So, okay, my first plan didn't work out real well, so I'm gonna do what the man says. So I do that, put a piece of scrap wood on top and whack, give it one good firm wrap. Now it didn't go in, but it did break it. So, okay, I've had enough of this. So I call Ward at Dramworks. Dramworks makes Pyrex replacement hoppers for basically anything. Pyrex has the advantage of it doesn't attract static electricity, it's glass, and it doesn't discolor the way plastic can. So I then started replacing a whole bunch of my stuff with the Pyrex, and I haven't had any issues since. He knows the thread pitch on all of the different products, and it'll screw into your product no matter what it is, no problem. This is a gratuitous mugshot for Acura bullets. Happy trails.